Hi, this is Adrian from White Hat Automation. Today we're going to look at the amazing new Cloud Thesaurus, the user-built Thesaurus. And I'm just going to show you how to load it up once it's enabled for you. You boot up Spinnerchief and you'll be familiar with this load screen. I'm going to run the program directly, and you've got options for various thesaurus here. So you need the red one, use the Cloud Thesaurus. This is the user-built thesaurus. Just click OK and click OK to English, and then Spinnerchief will load the Cloud Thesaurus up from the server. Now, why do we want a Cloud Thesaurus? It's because the synonyms are generated by the users themselves. So they're always going to be synonyms which people like you will use for words. And over a period of time, the Cloud Thesaurus gets very, very powerful because it's full of synonyms that are generated by real people, real users. So I've gone into the software. If you just have a look at the bottom here, you can see we've already got just short of 1 million synonyms in the database. So it's already very, very powerful. So I'm going to put a article in there that I scraped earlier. That's it there. And just put it in there. And now we'll have a look and see what the Cloud Thesaurus can do. So if we go into the spin dialog, this is the Cloud Thesaurus settings here. So you would want Cloud Thesaurus enabled here. And there are 3 settings for it. You can have, well, there's actually 4, but you can have good, better, or best. Good means that the synonyms will be quite good and there'll be a lot of them. So if you're spinning multiple articles, this might be the option to choose. It's a bit of a trial and error, see how things go, and then up through better to best. Best Thesaurus is going to give the best quality synonyms. So if you're just trying to rewrite one article, for example, that would be the setting to use for just rewriting one article, because there aren't so many of the best synonyms, and you might end up with duplicates. So use that for one good quality rewrite. Now, also we have here, use everyone's favourite synonyms. So over a period of time, people choose favourites. Maybe you'll do that yourself. The Spinnerchief server, the Cloud Thesaurus server, knows what synonyms people are choosing as favourites, and you can opt by clicking this checkbox here to use everybody's favourites when you're auto-spinning. And this is a very, very powerful feature. Now, the only thing is I'm not going to show you it right now because this video is pre-release and we don't have anybody's favourites. Nobody's got any favourites yet, so it'd be pointless trying to show you it. But suffice it to say that it's a very, very powerful feature. What I am going to do is move on and show you a new addition that goes with the Cloud Thesaurus. This is what you get with the Cloud Thesaurus. It's this auto-replace type function here. I know it looks a bit innocuous sat there, and it looks like it's not going to do much, but I'm going to show you what it can do. First of all, the article we just loaded up, what I want to do is a copyscape check with it. So just to see, if it's duplicate or not. So I'm going to, if I deselect automatic synonyms, that should do it, I think. Yep, if I just spin that, we've got one article. If I just spin that, that should give us the original article in the spin dialog. That looks like the original article. Now, if I check that by Copyscape, we'll see what Copyscape thinks of that article. Well, there you are. That's it thinks there's a lot of them on the net. That's all the instances so far it's giving us, and you can see in the bottom half all the phrases that are considered to be duplicate. So we'll close that off. We know we're dealing with something that's extremely duplicated all over the internet. If we close that off, now what we're going to do is show you the spin function we were looking at earlier. So we'll just go for one article again. Now we're going to select synonyms for other words automatically, and that means we're going to auto spin. And we'll have don't use the original word. So we're not. If we take the original word out, we've got a better chance of passing Copyscape. We're going to have an auto spin frequency of 1. I'm going to show you why now. Auto replace type. You can replace either words. Now, if I have word there, that means it's just operating normally how you would normally operate Spinnerchief. Or we can choose phrases. This means that Spinnerchief will have a look and see which phrases in their original article have synonyms. And the reason you would want to do that is because phrases, especially longish phrases, most of them have only got one real meaning, which means that if there's a synonym for it, it's going to be the right synonym, which means your article is going to make sense when you auto-spin it because there's no words with double meanings. Now, when you choose phrase here, you can see this drop-down box is enabled, and you can choose whether you're looking for phrases with more than 2 words or 3 words, or whatever you choose. This is what I found to be most effective: more than 2 words in the phrase, and an auto spin frequency of 1. We're going to go down and choose from all of the thesauruses because we're not bothered about good, better or best here, because we already know that we're going to force Spinnerchief to look at all 3-word and more phrases, because this is what we're looking for. So what happens when we spin with those settings? Let's have a look and see what happens. Oh, I'll tell you what, I'll do it again and I'll highlight the changes in red. There we go. There's the changes in red. So we can see it's found quite a lot of synonyms, even though we're going for 3 words and over. Let's have a read of this and see if it's making sense. So the first paragraph: there are lots of explanations why people wish to slim down fast. Last-second invitations into a party, an upcoming reunion, or simply to catch the attention from the hot new co-worker. While slimming down fast is not really recommended for health reasons, you are able to still safely shed the pounds within a short period of time. The key would be to select a healthy regimen which includes calorie restriction and exercise to increase weight reduction fast. Now, I don't know about you, but that made perfect sense to me. And that's on an auto spin. So that's very, very powerful. It's very exciting development with Spinnerchief. And all the paragraphs are spun like that. You can go down all the way and have a read through them. They're not all perfect. It's not going to be produce 100% perfect articles, but it's pretty close to being perfect. If you can get within 80 or 90% of what you need, that means you've only a few tweaks to do. Let's just have a look at this one. What about this one? Based on your level of fitness, start with walking, jogging, mowing the lawn, or other aerobic fitness exercise for a minimum of 30 minutes every day. In case you're already quite fit, you'll need to up that period a good hour. Usually, do not overwork yourself. Avoid injury and always consult your physician before you start. I mean, this is very good English. And what have I done? I've scraped an article and hit the auto spin button. Let's have a look and check this article in Copyscape now and see what Copyscape thinks of the spun version. Well, that's what it thinks. It thinks there's no duplicate content on the internet for this spun article. What have I done? I've pasted an article into Spinnerchief, I've hit spin, and I've produced a human readable article that is completely unique in the eyes of Copyscape. Now that is very, very powerful. You start thinking what you could do with that. You could get content for your blog or your website that's unique and readable. You could even submit articles to eZine and the other major article sites for backlinks and for traffic. It's just so quick and so easy. Now, I'm not saying that every time you spin, that's going to happen, but every time you spin, it's going to be very, very good quality because of this phrase synonym addition, and it goes along with your Cloud Thesaurus. So I hope you've enjoyed watching the video and have fun with your new Cloud Thesaurus. See you later.